Every time you send a WhatsApp message, watch a YouTube video, or save a photo to the cloud, you're using a data center. But here's the crazy part. The internet isn't floating in the sky. It lives inside massive buildings filled with machines. These places are called data centers, and they are the real reason the internet never sleeps. Today, we're going inside one. A data center is basically a super secure building full of powerful computers. We're not talking about normal laptops or office desktops. Inside a data center, you'll see long rows of metal racks. Inside each rack are servers, which are special computers built for incredible power and speed. Each server has three main jobs. It stores data just like a hard drive. It processes requests like a brain, and it sends information back to users like you. Let's break it down. When you open Instagram, here's what happens in just a few seconds. First, your phone sends a request. That request travels through a network of internet cables. It quickly reaches a server in a data center. The server finds your data, your profile, your feed, your friend's latest story. Finally, it sends all that information back to your phone. The amazing part is that all of this happens in less than a second. Now, imagine thousands of these powerful computers running at the same time in one building. That creates a lot of heat. It's a whole lot. If they overheat, the internet services you rely on can shut down. Nobody wants that. So, data centers use massive industrial cooling systems to stay online. We're talking about giant air conditioners, floors that pump out cold air from below, and even advanced liquid cooling pipes that run through the server racks. Some data centers are even built in cold countries, like Iceland, just to use the natural cold air. Keeping these servers cool is the secret to keeping the internet alive. Data centers cannot go offline, ever. If the power stops for even a few seconds, websites would crash, online payments would fail, and all your cloud services would stop working. It would be chaos. That's why they have multiple power backups. First, they're connected to the main electricity grid. If that fails, huge battery systems, known as uninterruptible power supplies or UPS, kick in instantly. For longer outages, massive diesel generators are ready to fire up and take over. Some of these data centers use as much electricity as a small city. It's an incredible amount of power, all to keep your digital world running. Now, you can't just walk into a data center. Security is extreme, and for good reason. To get inside, you might need to pass through fingerprint or even eye scanners. There are security guards on patrol 24/7, cameras watching every angle. And the servers themselves are often kept inside locked metal cages. Why all this security? 'Cause inside those machines is some of the world's most sensitive information: government data, entire banking systems, company secrets, and all of our personal user data. A data center is like a digital treasure vault, and it has to be protected like one. So, how do these buildings connect to the rest of the world? Data centers are linked to the global internet using a massive network of cables. There are fiber optic cables buried underground, and huge submarine cables that stretch for thousands of miles under the oceans, connecting continents. Inside the data center, powerful network switches and routers direct all the traffic, making sure your requests go to the right place. When millions of people decide to watch the same viral video at once, data centers are smart enough to share the load. If one center gets too busy, traffic is automatically moved to another one that has more capacity. This is why the internet usually doesn't crash, even when it feels like everyone in the world is online at the same time. So, the next time you're online, remember, the internet is not magic. It's powered by real physical infrastructure. It's servers, cooling systems, backup power, tight security, and a global network of cables. It's all working together inside these giant buildings called data centers. They are the factories of the internet, running every single second of your digital life. If you use the internet every day, you should know how it works. Subscribe to Nyambana Tech for more tech secrets explained simply.